What's going on out here? You enjoying the sunshine? I love you so much. You enjoy that sunshine, girl. That's why I came out here. I just wanted to enjoy it with you. She's so beautiful. It's October 19th. Wow, already. Time goes by so quickly, but you can't stop. Oh my goodness, okay. Oh, those are my two white /tabbies. I had a third multicolor, but she's right there in the ground next to Big Boy. And we're happy for her. It was hard. It was a hard 3 years of just a really low weight and thinking she was gonna die any minute, like during the whole 3 years, and how she kept going. I don't know. Sorry to be talking over the plane, but so that's not a part of the Blue Angels, which actually are here. I believe I saw the Sea and Air show. Oh my, you okay, big boy? You alright? We love you, big boy. Them got a cold? Oh, big boy, you know what? Look at this. Look who's just sitting here loving me with his eyes. Yeah, my chili cocoa. Look at him, he's so beautiful. My big boy, he's so handsome. He's not afraid of anybody. My Nunu. Feather Moon. Doris and Chili. Yeah, poor Doris. She gets blamed for all of Chili's bad behavior by Chili bullies Baby Shark a lot. And Baby Shark still, I think he knows there's two that look the same, but he runs in fear when he sees Doris, who just wants to love him because she's such a lover. Doris. Dory. A Dory Bell. A Doralina. Oh, what's up there, Doris? Is it a squirrel? Oh, Doris likes the squirrels. Nunu! She's so enjoying the sunshine. Oh, she is, Noonie. Yeah, she's lost a lot of weight. This one. She's been the spice of life since the day she moved in, and I've called her that. That's her name. Aside from Nunu. But I do call her the sheriff, the governor, my assistant manager. Well, I believe she actually believes she's the manager and I'm the assistant. She's been a joy, such a unique, spunky, feisty, the only cat that I have right now. Now, Frosty was just like her in this manner, that did not know a stranger, just was not the only one standing in a room when there was a door knock. Everybody else scrambling to get under beds and run and hide, and she'd just stand in here and be like, who is it? Come on in. And Frosty was like that. She'd go rub up on neighbors' legs and with her long white hair. Yeah. All right, I guess this is it. It's just such a beautiful morning. I couldn't resist just having a little sativa and coffee and cats conversation, huh? Oh, There we go. That could be a YouTube channel, guys. Well, I guess we'd have to figure out how we can... Yeah, you can't plan and script those things. If you're having cats, this is just what it has to be. And actually, you never know what you might catch. I've considered setting up maybe a little live stream for an hour a day, but it means I'd have to clean my house. Which, I clean it, but you know what I mean. Besides, who would watch it? And I mean, why? Although I get a lot of entertainment. I mean, just look at this. It's riveting. It's drama. It's powerful emotional energy. Feather Moon, he's the one that started it all. I mean, in terms of restarted. So very quickly, just in a nutshell, I moved here with 10 cats 18 years ago. The last one, Butters, who is in the ground right there next to Feathers, was the last one to pass away, which was about 3 weeks ago, out of that crew. But a lot of that crew, had already passed away and been replaced by whoever shows up, which someone always does. Anyway, I was down to 6 cats. And the pandemic happened, and I had to start walking around in the neighborhood to get my exercise because the gym's closed, and I stumbled into this. It ran across the road in front of me. It was a cold, drizzly day, and he was just imagine him when he's really tiny, and he ran across the street in front of me and ran under a car and just hid and peeked out at me. And I was like, what did I just see? What was right before my very eyes? Was that a little teeny tiny, itty tiny baby kitten? I was like, oh my God, it is. It's a little kitten. Oh my gosh. And I said, wait here, little kitten. Let me run home and get some food. Which was just like 5 or 6 houses away. And then I took it some food. And then the next night I looked for it, of course. That was little did I know that first second I saw him was going to change my life. But, yeah, the next night I believe there were 1 or 2 more with him. And over the course of the next week, it was a whole colony, basically. So I got them all spayed and neutered, and I kept the 4 that were siblings, and now I've slowly tried to get the others to live here, but it's been hard. I didn't really want the mom or the dad. Luckily, the dad, who I love, is Big Show, and one day I will show him. This is like a whole soap opera situation between, the 2 cat people who live in this neighborhood, and him going back and forth, and him literally being the father of like a whole generation of cats that live in my house now. It's like a sibling and nephews. Anyways, I don't have proof. I mean, I didn't do DNA tests, but he was the only male around, and so I believe him, Feather Moon, Chili Cocoa Puff, Doris, Daisy, who is finally starting to come inside a little bit. She's the orange and white one in the cat room. And Hercules. And they're all so wonderful. They're so special, each of them. I wish people truly understood what a gift cats are. And yes, they're a pain in the butt. I'm going to tell you, they are. But, I mean, great things don't come just without, something that makes it all worth it. They're worth it. Although, as I age and, 58, I'll be 59 soon, and I really have to start thinking about, knock on wood, I'll do everything I can to stay in good health. You know me. I'm a fanatic about the food I eat. I have been for years, about the water I drink, no fluoride, and, but you never know what it's, the later years, health issues happen. I broke my ribs 3 years ago, and I couldn't take care of them. For a couple weeks, it was a nightmare. It was the worst pain I've ever had in my life. I just could imagine if any other more severe injury happened and I didn't have anyone. Luckily Cliff's been here. Although I don't recall, he was around a little bit then. I still made myself get up and do it, though I didn't want to ask anybody. And see, that's just the thing, is I think it's how cat hoarder people get in trouble, is we don't like to ask for help. We're the helper, I'm trying to override that personality trait. I feel it's important to have a balance. And I mean, society needs people like that. It's just, sadly, they're the ones that get left out in the cold at the end. They have nothing left because they gave it all. And nobody noticed that nobody was giving them anything. I don't want to be one of those people, but I gotta take care of myself. And I know that I'm a selfish friend. Sometimes I'm all whiny about, well, why don't you make time for me? And the thing is, I don't have time for them. I really don't. My friend Jeff, who I really like a lot on Facebook, he wants to, be closer friends. He probably wants more, but, at this point in my life, I'm not interested in anything except surviving. And I might have some psychological things I need to work out in terms of not letting anybody in my world, other than like a roommate. In my family, I even have boundaries with that. I try to. With my mom and dad, there are no boundaries. I mean, right now, anything they need, anytime, yes. But I've lost my train of thought here. I've tried to get better about that, actually. I have improved in getting back on track. Anyway, I think I was talking about letting people in, and my friend Jeff, and I just feel guilty that we talked on the phone once, and then he was like, you can call me again tonight if you want. And I'm like, pressure. I can't take any outside pressure. Any outside pressure just shuts me completely off. And that's why it works with Loretta. She doesn't call me a lot, and I like that. I like that she doesn't call me a lot. I'm a yapper, and you get me on the phone with someone like Loretta, it's like 3-hour marathons sometimes. Anyone that I talk to, do it with my daughter. I have a feeling that's why she doesn't like calling me either, because we're both, she could let me go at any time, but she engages. But you know what? Life has become very antisocial for Nobody just sits out on the front porch and sips tea. Everybody's on the run. Everybody's got things to do. Everybody has media to watch. You know, before we watched stories in the Black Mirror, we actually told each other stories. We shared stories. We handed stories down. We were interested in each other. And it's too much competition for our attention. And I guess the easier is just to be the observer of a story and not to be actually in it like you would be with a friend, because then there's genuine caring and genuine empathy and compassion and a call to action. Like, I think that's the thing that we actually are the most afraid of, is that call to action. It means I have to get involved. I have to take time out of my life. I have to invest like a part of my soul sometimes in caring about this person's story, whatever it might be, like financial problems, love problems, grieving. And it doesn't always, there's no clear-cut, easy answer that you can help with, except for just to observe. And we're all so uncomfortable with that. Why? There are great comforters out there. They're very special people. I will tell you. I have tried to be one. It is not easy. It is not... I mean, of course, I think there's a natural part in all of us that wants to comfort. We just don't know how. We're so awkward, you know. We maybe don't know, like, what the boundary of that looks like in terms of, how do I comfort this person? Should I touch them, put my hand on their shoulder, or speak in soothing tones? What do I say? Like, I don't want to cross any lines. I don't want to, I don't know, step in where my help isn't wanted. It's just, I guess, a bunch of things. Well, y'all tell me what you think. Anyway, this was our Sativa, Coffee, and Cats morning edition. Even though I didn't drink any coffee, I do have some behind me, so I'll just go do that. And adios, muchachos.